Hey everybody, it's Becca, Text Divine Guide 1111. This is going to be a very quick video, okay? It's going to be short and sweet. But basically, what I asked Spirit was, are they my twin flame? There's been a few comments, people just kind of, questioning whether they're the karmic or whether they're the divine masculine or the divine feminine. So, I wanted to I wanted to do a reading specifically asking Spirit, are they my twin flame? Okay, there were specific cards that I was looking for. Obviously, the Lover's one, the Two of Cups was another, the High Priestess was another, and then of course the Four of Wands. I pretty much got all of them except for the Four of Wands. So I believe I've said this before in the past, okay? Time is an illusion, okay? Whenever you decide to watch this video is the perfect time for you. And if you are receiving this messages, or if you are receiving the message from this video, then the message is for you, okay? So the question was, are they my twin flame? Okay, I am using the After Tarot for this reading. So it may look a little different from the regular, Rider-Waite deck, but these are the cards I wanted to use because, the After Tarot is basically what happens right after the original tarot. And so I kind of wanted to use them also based on the fact that we are kind of looking at future energies, okay? Because not only did I want to do the reading and see if certain cards came up, I just kind of wanted to see what the messages were as well. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first card that we did have was the Knight of Cups, okay? So the Knight of Cups is actually sitting next to this Eight of Pentacles, okay? So what this is telling me is your counterpart is trying to figure out a way to work at a way to come to you with some kind of love offering, okay? Obviously, they cannot show up as a king, so they're showing up as, a knight. They are in knight status, but they're working. I mean, and look at the guy in the picture. He kind of looks, a little confused. But I feel like he's pondering a way to work out some type of plan so that he can come to you as a knight with a love offering, okay? So that's what I got from those two cards. And then the next card that we have is the Page of Swords. So, you can see in the background there's a few people walking towards this actual Page of Swords, Again, I feel like your counterpart is trying to figure out a way to come towards you with communication, because Page of Swords can be about communication. It can be about observing and sometimes, stalking. They could be observing you on social media and whatnot, and they're just basically trying to figure out a way to come towards you, okay, with some type of communication, okay. It's another thing that they're working on, okay, another thing they're working on because, they want to be able to come to you with this cup of love, all right. So then we had the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles is about the universe actually coming in with an offer, okay? So I feel like whatever it is that the divine counterpart is, working at, the universe is going to come in and give a push, all right? And we have the Hairfit. So the Hairfit is basically the 5D marriage, okay? You've heard me say it before. We are basically married to our twin flame on a spiritual level in the 5D, okay? So the Hierophant is the 5D, all right? So what this is telling me is that the universe is going to come in, make some type of offering, okay? So that in the 5D, well, make an offering to both counterparts in the 5D so that they can commit to each other, because the Hierophant is also about commitment, okay? So the universe is going to come in to give some kind of push in order to have this, to make some kind of commitment, all right, on the 5D level, all right? But then the next card we had was the Lovers. All right, so this is twin flames already. All right, this is a twin flame card. So again, we have the universe that's coming in to give a push in the 5D world, okay, so that there can be, commitment, which there already is commitment in the 5D, okay, there really is. But this offering, because you got to understand, Pentacles is all about the 3D world, okay? So basically what this is saying is that the universe is, gonna somehow trigger the 5D world in some type of commitment so that it can manifest in the 3D world, okay? Because Pentacles is all about the physical world, okay? Physical. So that's what this is telling me, all right? And who are they going to do it for? Well, they're going to do it for the Lovers, okay? So then we have, the Lovers, which is clarification number 1, twin flames, okay? So then after the Lovers, I had the two of Cups. So confirmation 2, twin flames, all right? So but this is also about union, all right? So the universe is trying to figure out some kind of way to manifest some type of commitment in the spiritual world so that it can actually manifest in the 3D world for the Lovers, for union, okay? I hope you understand that. So, yes. So that there can, be an offer, a solid offer coming in, a solid offer. Now, mind you, this is Pentacles, right? So it's going to be the beginning stages of an offer. It's a very small offer, but it's an offer, okay? Because, it is, it's not really one of those issues of go big or go home. It's just not, okay? Sometimes when you have that energy of go big or go home, it's not long lasting, okay? So sometimes you do want to go slow and steady, okay? Start off small, build from that, okay? Build from it. So it's not a big offer, but it is a small offer, and it'll be a substantial offer. It will eventually be a substantial offer because this small offer has the potential to grow, okay? So then we have the Strength card. So, the counterpart is definitely trying to have courage and strength, okay? I feel like, especially for those of you who are not in a good way right now, okay? The counterpart is having to maintain strength and courage because clearly they're guarding themselves, okay? They're guarding themselves. There's been some type of fight, okay? There's been some type of fight that needs to be sat down and talked about, okay? So this is the Five of Wands, and in the traditional tarot, you actually see them fighting. But because this is the after tarot, the fight has already taken place, and so now they need to just sit down and talk about it, okay? But the counterpart is still guarding themselves. But they're wanting, okay, I said it up here, they're wanting to communicate, okay? They're wanting to sit down and talk about this fight that happened, okay? I really see this reading more for the masculine, but it can be reversed, okay? But I am seeing it more for the masculine. So I feel like the masculine is guarding himself from this fight, with the feminine, and they need to sit down and they need to talk about it, okay? So then the next card that we do have is the Queen of Wands, So the Queen of Wands is somebody who's independent, who and it could be her that's guarding herself too. From this fight. There was a fight, okay, between the twins, and then there's no telling how long ago this fight occurred, or this conflict. Okay, and I won't say fight, but some type of conflict that is between the twins, and they're not in communication. Okay, so they're both kind of being guarded. All right, and they both need to sit down and talk about it. But she's showing up as the Queen of Wands, who's somebody who's independent, somebody who, does know how to go out and get what she wants, and she's passionate, but she's independent, and she's the type of queen that, she's independent enough to stand on her own feet with or without her masculine. Okay, so that's how she's showing up. She wants victory. Okay, and I feel like victory is going to happen between both of them, because you do see, a masculine and a feminine in this picture. I feel like there's going to be victory. I feel like there will be communication, and they will sit down and talk about this conflict, all right? And talk about why, people are still guarding each other, okay? So there will be some victory with that, okay? So then the next card that we have is the High Priestess. So this is another card that does confirm twin flame to me, because you see the two up there, but then you also see the double the double pillars. So you're seeing 1111 in this card, okay? So this card does, and plus the High Priestess is divine feminine. She is divine feminine, okay? So like the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Cups, they are not the divine feminines. I mean, they show up for the energies, but they are not the feminine. The High Priestess is the divine feminine, or the Empress is the feminine, but the queens are not the feminines, okay? But this actually, you see 11 in the card, so this is a twin flame card, okay? So anyways, there's going to be victory from secrets that have gone on in the past, okay? They're going to have victory from secrets, okay? And then this is another card that a lot of readers consider a twin flame card, okay? I don't consider it, it's not one of my cards that I consider twin flames, but a lot of readers do, because, it is, the Six of Cups. It is talking about... it's talking about nostalgia from the past, two very close people who are really thinking about each other and nostalgic about each other. So that's why a lot of readers do claim this to be a twin flame card. I just personally do not. But, I did have the Lovers, I did have the Two of Cups, and then I did have the High Priest. So I do have 3 confirmations, okay? So, but anyways, this is telling me that, there's going to be victory from secrets from the past, because again, this card is talking about the past, and it is right next, to this High Priestess. So whatever secrets have been kept in the past are going to finally reveal themselves. And I feel like both the divine feminine and the masculine are very nostalgic towards each other. They're missing each other, okay? They're missing each other, and they're remembering of better times together, okay? And so they're missing each other, and they're nostalgic about it, okay? So that's basically how the reading ends. I wasn't really in it so much for an outcome. I was in it for confirmation, okay? I mean, I did get some messages, but my whole thing really was to confirm whether or not they are your twin flame, okay? So, like, for instance, in my case, yes, this is my twin flame. Who I feel in my heart is my twin flame. Yes, they are my twin flame, because I have these confirmations. And, well, I'll just be honest with you, but it has our initials on this card, so B and J. So, yeah, those are both of our initials. So I definitely, this is like my number 1 twin flame card. And then that one would be my second. But then also the four of Wands, which did not come up, But that's okay because I still have three clarifiers. And then for me personally, this is my main one. Okay, so for me personally, yes, it is. But, this was a general read for the collective, not just so much for me. But so my point is if you are watching this video, it doesn't matter when or what time because time is an illusion. If you're watching this video, then this message was for you, okay? And yes, they are your twin flame. They're trying to figure out a way to work at coming towards you with a cup of love, communicating with you. The universe is also coming in to give a push in the 5D so that it can show up in the 3D for the twins, for union, so that a small offering can be given. But for right now, the twins need to, practice courage and strength. And, they are guarding themselves from some type of issue that happened. All right. But there's going to be victory. Now, I mean, the Queen of Wands, I guess for the Queen of Wands, I guess what I'm just feeling for this is that, the divine masculine realizes that even, without him, he understands that she is able to still be in her own power, still live her life, do her thing with or without him, and and that might kind of affect him in some type of way, okay? It might affect him in some type of way. I didn't pull clarifiers because it's supposed to be a short video, but so I don't really know. I'm just kind of intuitively feeling that. But I do still feel like they're going to have victory from secrets from the past because then we do have, this cup, which also is talking about the past. And, and they are very nostalgic and they're missing each other, okay? But all in all, the universe is still going to come in and do some things, okay? It's going to do some things. And in the end, union will happen, okay? This year is going to be a very, very strong year. It is a number 3 year, okay? So we have, eclipses going on. I believe for 3 months in a row, we are going to have like some type of blood moon, which is going to make the energy very hot. So when we have these energies like that, the universe, really takes in that energy and really helps us with things. Okay, so I really feel like this is why we're seeing a lot of, this, strong energy showing up in these readings because I feel like with the energy so strong, with it being a 3 year that we're in, not to mention, we are in, what is it? Jupiter is in, okay, yeah. Sagittarius or Jupiter is in Sagittarius for the next year, okay, which is a very abundant, it's a very, very abundant planet and it brings in abundance, okay? So it's going to bring in abundance in all areas of our life, okay? So in our business, in our careers, in our love life, there's a lot of luck going on. There's a lot of energy going on. So I feel like this is the reason why we're seeing, the universe coming in and showing. I mean, listen, these 3 cards coming up like boom, boom, boom is huge, okay? I mean, I know I didn't pull them on camera, but I did not make these cards up. They fell this way. You've got a big card here, a major offering from the universe, the Hairfit, the Lovers, then the 2 of Cups, okay? I mean, those 4 cards. I mean, just these 3 cards alone are very strong, but then with the Ace of Pentacles, I hope I've been saying Ace of Pentacles this whole time. I hope I've been saying Ace of Pentacles. If I didn't, excuse me. But what I'm saying is the energy is going to be hot this whole year. And so I feel like there's going to be a lot of shifts and there's going to be a lot of manifestations. Okay. That's basically what I'm trying to say. And now this reading has gone for 20 minutes longer than I wanted it to. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it short there. But are they your twin flame? I've got 3 confirmations on the spread saying yes. So I'm going to say yes, they are. So, um, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, press the button so that you can get the notifications. And if, you are a frequent viewer, you know, just chillax a little bit. Try not to worry about it so much. Things are going to get better, okay? If you have questions, I have answers. Bye.